we are Market Square. We're gonna head out here in a bit. Here's the old phone booth. I think the phone actually still works in that, believe it or not. There we go. I'm going down the glowy stairwell. Glowy. Is that a wedding? I don't know. Somebody's in a nice dress. I don't know if it's a wedding dress or what, but we shall see. Alright, we're gonna go at the side door. We won't go at the front. No, we'll go at the front here. Here's the St. John Ale House. There you go. There's the old beer vat. It's a good restaurant. There you go. There's the vat. There we go. Grannon's. I think they're open. Are they open today? Yeah, they're open. Quite busy, as you can see. It smells good too. There we go. I got my camera in my hand because, well, this is a career I want to do. After I get my operation, my hands will be a little bit stronger. I got some bad carpal tunnel, but for now, we will go here. We're going to go out here and around. I'm going to show you the new pathway in Market Square. Yeah, I've showed you this place before, the beer bread place. Okay, we might be not able to show some of this because there's copyright music. So, not sure what's going on. We're gonna stop and give us a sec. Hit for copyright, but we'll at least try it. Don't hit me on the copyright, people. I'm just trying to do by, so. Didn't realize it'd be crowded up here today, but alright. Might have to put my own music over top this, so that I might not have talking on this, but we'll wait and see. Well, I didn't realize this was out here today, but that's okay. We have a lot of people out today. Don't know what they're selling here, but all right, bear with me here. All right. There we go. Oh, you got the surround one there. Okay, that's what that is. I got the seats closed off for some reason. Now again, don't hit me on copyright, please. Don't hit me on that one. All right, let's continue on. Well, it's a nighttime vlog that we expected, unexpected little plot. I think it's a drag show going on, so that's cool. So anyway, I was just going to show you the Uptown area and the updated version, but I guess there's a lot going on Uptown today. We have a speedboat here. I don't know what that is. There we go. All right. We got people hanging out about here. Now, the main part I wanted to show you back here, and I totally didn't expect what's going on today. Oh, we got the moon out today. Check that out. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right above us. Yeah, you can see it there. But yeah, this is the trail now. As you can see, they've cleaned it up. They still got to fix this area back here a little bit more once they get this building all finalized. So we'll see exactly what's going to come of it. I don't know. We'll find out. There's the Uptown area. Again, we'll take a break until it gets a little bit darker because I want to do some night vlogging as well. So we'll wait till it gets a little bit darker. But as you can see what's going on. Now, there's no ships in today, surprisingly. There's something out there. But again, don't hit me on the copyright. We'll be out of the copyright music. That's the only downfall of being in the bar scene or that scene. You're going to get music playing that has copyright laws, yada, yada, yada. So don't hit me on that. It was only brief. But here, yeah, we're in the back walkway now. This is still the trail we're having in town. You can walk back here. Like this building here. I'm going to see if I can pan back a little bit on this one. And here on the other side of the water, you got the port. As you can see, there's the mill. There's the west side. That's where I'm originally from. There's the bridge. North side there. There's what's it? Oh, I forget the name of the hill now. Fort Howe. That's the big St. John sign up there. You've seen that in my calendars. So, don't want to really do over the water. I don't have the phone connected to the gimbal. I eventually want to put it connected to the gimbal with a little rope, so if it does fall out of the gimbal, it'll still won't fall. But I'm working on that. We got a fog out here. You notice there's a fog belt way out there. So, I wonder if I can just pan into that. Give me a sec here. Look at that. Big fog belt out there. So yeah, as you can see, this is the St. John. That's hence the fog right out way in the distance. We have massive fog, but here closer in, it's actually nice. So let's hope that doesn't reach here until we can get this vlog done. So we got tents going on here. So we have some events at the 506. Do we go down to the 506? I don't know. We'll take a look at it. Maybe. There's no cruise ships coming in. So we have some tents in here. There we go. Now I'm gonna wait. We're gonna take a break here and wait till it turns a little darker because we want to test the nighttime thing. So I'm gonna take a break here, wait till the sun goes down a little bit more. There, we have some more ports here. There we go. Don't know what's going on over there, but there's some kind of event. So it sounds like pro wrestling. Wonder if it's some of the guys I used to work with in the XWA. I used to be like a booker for matches and stuff over there. That's the area 506, as you can see in the distance. So is that a free event or a ticketed pay event? I don't know. Actually, we can go down there now because by the time I get down there and back up, it'll be dark. So let's take a walk down there. And then by the time I hit the rest of the streets up in the bar section. So we shall see. We got the spikes up here, which is kind of weird. They have these spikes. It's like I'm expecting people to be spiked on there or something. So, but it's something different. It's more of an artistic sense. And here you got this swing. I thought that was kind of interesting. This little swing here. So, see, it's like one big block of wood hanging. We can go on it. Oh, see? And voila. All right, we are back taking off from the swing. Here, I'll give you a long distance view of this little swing here. Check this out. Gonna watch where I'm going. It's kind of cool. And again, this is still in development. They're still developing this area. I don't know what it's going to be yet. So we'll find out exactly. Eventually it'll be nice and set in here. Give it about another year maybe. So I don't know what company that is. I wonder if it's some of the guys I know. Durnan and all them. I used to work with them. So, you know, by the way, check these houses. I love this building. This is one of my favorite houses. I wish I had an art studio up there. I loved having an art studio in this building. I can imagine sitting on my deck after a hard day of doing some work, getting there. All right, here we are at the 506. There's that cute little love chair, whatever you call it. And we have other things going. The old 506. Yeah, it's a wrestling event, but it's a different company. I've never seen this company before, so I'm going to ask about them. Maybe they can hire an announcer. There we go. We have all the events. Nothing going on back here today. So it's all kind of shut down. But this is the 506. North Pro is the name of the wrestling company. I might check them out. I'm going to go to their Instagram. It's a pay event and I'm broke right now, so I can't go in and watch. If I had some money, I might, but maybe some other time we'll check them out. Who knows? Maybe they need an announcer or a photographer. You never know. So we're going to go down this street. We're going to cross here. Steamers. So, we are going. All right. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Now, steamers. We filmed a movie in here. As I've said before, we filmed a film in here way back when in the upstairs area. Very good restaurant. I'm gonna get in here and eat in here someday. So, as you can see, fan to keep it cool down. So, North Pro Wrestling, though they're called. I'll have to check them out. Maybe they need a photographer when they come here locally. I'd do photography for them if they need. So, they don't have the helmet out today. There we go. St. John. This is kind of a ice cream place. People can get their ice cream and what have you. So, or any other type of night snacks. Huh. The chill zone. See a nice little sitting area. That's kind of neat, actually. Oh, that's kind of cool. They got little bucket seats made there. And the goals of government buildings. There we have the government building up there. Well, looky. See that fog belt I told you in the past? It's here. I knew sometimes it just hits St. John like a bad habit. Boom. There you go, the fog belt. Well, hopefully people can still enjoy themselves out there at the bar. You know, as long as it doesn't rain, a little fog doesn't really stop a good time. So hopefully people can still enjoy themselves. So, now again, this is that building I was referring to. Like I said, I'd like to get an art studio up there. Look at it. The fire escapes. I'd love to have a place up there. That is nice. And we'll go up that street here in a bit. Let's just kind of cross down here. Oh wow, that fog is really in now. Welcome to St. John, people. That's the way she goes and here by. Oh boy. Now here we got Let's Hummus. It's a hummus place. Interesting. I'll have to try that out someday. Okay. And we got some nice eateries here too, which is kind of cool. This is Wasted Day. That's 36 Waterloo Street. Wasted Day Brewing. Okay. Not too bad. See? And you can go up here. Here, I'll just quickly go upstairs. I'm not eating or anything. I just want to take a look at it. Okay. There you go. That's the Gana House. Okay, brewery. They're closed. Okay. People out enjoying themselves today. They say they're closed for a private event. Oh, it's a private event. Okay, that makes sense. Somebody rented it out. Here's the old alleyway. There's cool lights up here. We'll show you there on the way back, but we're going to go around first. So, scooter. If I ever put some money in one of those scooters, I can get home quickly if the buses stop running. So, there's the bus. There's a couple more buses going. Wow, that fog just rolled right in. Holy crap. Yeah, I think that's a drag show. It looked like some queens there. So I've been to drag shows when I lived in Montreal. They were kind of fun, you know, so. I don't know what they're like here. I've known one of them before, Summer. I don't know what she's doing up anymore, so if she's still running. But could be a whole new cast of people too. So, okay, we're gonna go around the circle here, and then we'll head down Prince William Street, so. More of the scooters. That's the Rent Me Move scooters. Yeah, the Move. I've been to their website. You can actually rent them. I don't know what they're planning on doing with this area. I wish they'd develop it. They had the barber shop here, the old barber place, but they seem to get rid of it, which made no sense. So, this is an average night. This isn't our special events night. This is more of the average night. So here, let's go down this street and then we'll cross as we get down there. Going down Prince William. The East Coast Bistro, but I think they're closed. The carpal tunnel surgery, hopefully it'll make it easier for me holding this longer. I gotta get carpal tunnel surgery, but that'll come. That'll come soon enough. Give me time. So, there we go. Now, a lot of the restaurants and bars are a little bit more down. Here we got Churchill's, a really good restaurant. There's that little side section up there, just behind this truck, which you're not gonna be able to see it. Nice truck though. Yeah, right up there. We'll be on those farther streets here in a bit. Where is it here? Well, here's the top of the runway here. Yeah. See, they got some lighting here, as I was saying. So you can come between the streets. It's a little side alleyway. They have it set. You got your Gana House. That's that private event in here. Yeah, it's a private one. So there's Ganon's Pub Oyster Bar. Okay, I didn't know that part. It's an oyster bar. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Me and my motorbikes, you know that. That's beautiful looking. Gorgeous machine. Oh, another one too. Don't know what make that is, but that's beautiful. Is that a Honda Rebel? Yeah, it is. It's a Honda. I think it's a Rebel. That's what I want to get eventually. The Honda Rebels. But anyway. Which one's this now? Pub? This one is called, let's find out here. Pub Downtown. There's Java. Pub Down Under. Oh, the Pub Down Under. They've been around for a long time. So, we got a live act in here somewhere, I think. So, like I said, we have a lot of cool stuff you can do downtown. The town, people say what you want. St. John has a hopping scene. You just have to know where it is. So, there's stuff going on down here at all times. There's Llewellyn's Press. Howdy's Meats. Huh. Lamb and goat meats. Ooh, nice. A lot of restaurants, a lot of side shops as well that are closed. Things close early if it's not pertaining to bars and restaurants, of course. There's a hand salon, but they're closed. Cask and Kettle, I was there about a month ago or so for a group gathering. Nice. Got some live performing. There we go. People out and about in the decks, enjoying themselves. See? Live performances here. Good food too. Really good food in there. So, and now here you have, I used to love this building. This now it's the Tuck Gallery. It's an art gallery. But it used to be, it was either that or maybe it was the one next to it. It was Gargoyles. I think it was this one, which was a dance bar. Now there's a lot of other cool cafes down this street, more so cafes than bars. But we're gonna stop. I'm gonna take some pictures. So yeah, like I said, that building now, it's Tuck Gallery. So it's mostly a gallery. So they sell furniture in there too. So high-end furniture, good paintings and what have you. Which one is this? I don't remember. Again, there's a lot of new bars along the street. I'll get the name of the street when I get to the top, hopefully. Now there's, of course, O'Leary's. That's a very long time famous one, of course, here. Brits, that's Brits. Okay, yeah. We'll get some people having some drinks and some food out there. Now here we have the, of course, the 83, the barcade, the bar and arcade. So you got people playing arcade games in there, and it's a bar as well. So see, arcade games, music. A Rush pinball machine, nice. So yeah, that's the barcade. They actually let me film in there for the Foggy Brains many years ago. O'Leary's, that's an old school bar here in town. We actually filmed a movie in there we had the whole day. They were closed during the day, so we got to film in there, which was nice. Now this one here, again, there's a lot of town I haven't been to in a long time. So, oh, Big Tie, I took a picture of this earlier. Really nice looking place here too as well. Haven't tried their food yet. There's a lot I gotta try. It's all about can you afford it too. So many good eateries in town. But O'Leary's, yeah, they've been around for long. Big Tides Brewing Company. Go check it out if you're around downtown. So there we go. Got some stuff down there. Nice little bar. So there we go. Now we have, what's down here? That's mostly just the high school and a few other things. Now we got some bars along here. Woo, man, look at that fog. See what I mean? Fog. Wow. It just came out of nowhere. We got some bars down this end too. I think this is Canterbury. So we got some, what was the name of the street? Don't remember. It's the side street. I'll check it out later, but you guys know. So if you're downtown, you'll know. So, Hopscotch Lounge, the Hopscotch Lounge. Hopscotch Whiskey Bar, it's a whiskey bar. Okay. I don't know if they're open or not. Either that or they're just very quiet right now. But I've been in there. No, I know this place. I've been in there before. It's not too bad. So it's been, I'm not a big drinker, but yeah, here it is here. Okay, there's a different section to it, the Hopscotch Whiskey Bar. There, they have some eateries here as well. Okay. Now we have printing presses over on this side here. More bars, restaurants and such. There we go. We got some more restaurants down here. Don't know what that place is over there. This is the Sanders Doyle. It's not a restaurant. Tandy. Here, let's take a look at this one. Up there, way up. Tandy, okay. There we go. It's like a bar and a restaurant here. Interesting. Oh, that's that open one in the outdoors. Yeah. I can't read it here. We'll go across in a sec here. There we go. That's mostly a clothing store behind me, so I don't have to worry about that too much. That's just clothes. I don't know the name of this one again. I'm gonna feel bad because, like I said, I don't come uptown all that often, so I don't know the name of this place again. I know it's changed a few times, so that's why I'm forgetting right now. But old school building though. I like how they use these old school buildings. As you can see, the old brick style. It's taken advantage of. It's good that they use these. So there we go. Now there's some bars up there as well. We'll go down again for a quick sec, but let's go down here. I don't think there's anything down here, is there? I don't think so. No. We'll just go for the walk. Just take a break. But yeah, it's a nice eatery. I don't remember the name of this place again. It's on the top there. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to look at the name. Pickaroons. That's the name of the building. The name of the place is Pickaroons. Pickaroons. It's open-ended too. I like how they have the whole wall's open. You can walk right into the wall. They had them like that in Montreal, but they have them here now as well, which is kind of nice. So Pickaroons is the name of the place. It's a restaurant bar as well. So nice. What is that? Defender. That's a nice looking piece. That's a nice looking piece of machinery. I gotta learn to drive. I gotta afford it first, but when I do, I probably will get a vehicle eventually. Get my house, get a vehicle, I can get around. I'll get a small car, like a little mini for summer, but winter I'll get like a 4x4, something high end. I can get around any kind of place. The town's quite noisy tonight for a Saturday night. Oh, I get the cops. Always good to see cops run. So good to see them coming around and monitoring what's going on uptown. So, but yeah, they have, oh, okay. There they have where we were, that's where we started, down there. All right, we're gonna go up this way. They got art gallery down there, but you guys don't need to see that right now. So we're gonna go uphill. There's another bus. I don't even know the time, to be honest with you. As long as I make it out of here before 10, we're good. So, Subway, well, there's a basic little cheap restaurant, Subway. Always good to have a Subway. You know, I've been there many a times. So, it's a nice lobby. Nice lobby. The mean drag queens. Look at the lighting, too. I like the lighting up top. That's kind of nice. Protect them from the mean drag queens. That was hilarious. We're all having fun. Now, Jermaine, we used to have a restaurant up here, but it doesn't quite exist anymore. So we're just going to go down this way here, see what's still open. Jermaine is one of the high-end streets. I've told you about this. You get the crowd behind us. Here, we'll go down Jermaine. I love this street. It's one of my favorite streets in town. If I was to ever live uptown, which I don't want to, I would like to live on this street here. 100%. So. There we go. There's the advertising wall. You can advertise on here. If you got any posters of events or anything like that. I don't know if you have to pay or not, so I don't think many people do. You just advertise your event on here. The ice cream bar is closed, so they must have certain hours. Let's take a gander. What is their hours? Oh, they close at 5. Saturday at 8, so it is past, well, it is past 8. I come up here, but that's too bad. But you can get some ice cream there. I don't know if the Masonic Temple's still open. Here's some places down here. I'll show you down here. Ask the Five and Dime. They play Final in here. That's like a local place. I've been in here before. They have a live act sometimes. You'll play some vinyl and what have you. So it's a nice bar. It's a really good. If you're ever in town, go to Five and Dime. Check them out. This one is, which is this one? Port City Royal. So there we go. And you have a little eatery out here by the looks of it. And then you have back here, I think there's some bars back here as well, I'm not sure. It's well lit down here, I like this. They don't seem to have the other lights down here. Kakutudu, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Okay, they're open. Good eatery there. Crave, Lounge, that's Crave, Lounge and Bar. See, this is a quiet little area back here, as you can see. So, this cute little alleyway leads to a nice little hidden bar back here. Some nice artwork. Okay, you must have to go upstairs, I'm guessing. So it's an upstairs bar. There you go. Maybe the upper level is out front. We're gonna go there in a bit. So let's walk back. It used to be a light here in the wall, but they took it down. It was a neon heart. So they must have taken that down. Whew. I'm getting good exercise. That's a good thing about doing nighttime vlogs. Eventually, if I do make this as a career, I'll be in better shape by then. I would have lost all my weight and what have you. There's that painting. I don't think you can see it. So it's a nice painting right there on the wall in front of us. It's a really nice piece of art. It has like a octopus and such. Sorry about that. I turned it around. It's been a while since I've used the gimbal, so kind of remembering how to use it again. There. But yeah, we have, see, a little side road here. A couple nice bars. All night open. Like I said, Five and Dime. Go to the Five and Dime. Some good music in there. There's some live acts out there. I have some friends that have played there. And to be honest, I don't think there's anything else down this way. I think we're good. So there might be some restaurants down there. Like I said, that's Bustin's. Okay, Bustin's. We got Bustin's here, people eating. We got some people eating here. Italian by night. There we go. Okay, this place is open. I see they are open. Kind of quiet over there though. They got me on a foggy St. John night. How fitting. This is my eyeglass place. That's where I get my eyeglasses done. Oh, I actually just got a new pair. They're in my pocket. Oh, the restaurant is closed. Little scooter. Yeah, the restaurant, they have one is there, but they're closed by the looks of it now. So, oh, okay. They must close early. And there's Backstreet Records. And there's a tattoo parlor and some other places. And you guys probably remember this from my photography. Voila. The church. The Foggy Church. It's a nice old church. All right, let's go down this way. Like I said, there's hidden roads, hidden sides. Uptown has a nightlife. As you can see down the Market Square is kind of popping right now. So, another place to advertise things, events going on. There's always events, plays, concerts. I have friends that are in local bands and stuff like that. See, the old, and I love the thing about this bar section, the old architecture that infuses with modern bars, music, stuff like that. You have a combination of everything here. So, oh look, it's an inside bar. That's kind of cool. And they have the eatery out there as well. So that's not too bad. Good vibrations. I don't know what's in here. Ooh, they got a loom. Okay, I gotta see that for a second. It's a loom. Mini loom. Someday I always promise myself I want to get back into weaving if I can ever get a house. That's a promise to myself. There's the bar again down there. And notice, remember I said the Five and Dime is there? You also, Churchill's is that restaurant farther down. They have a steakhouse down there. If you want good steak, or any good pub food. Churchill's has a combination of expensive menus and lesser expensive menus. So this is just an alleyway. Nothing really important up there. Again, that's too bad that the ice cream parlor is shut down though earlier in the evening, but oh well. I mean, I guess they're just keeping themselves safe. So yeah, look at the fog right at the top of Brunswick Square. That's the big Brunswick Square building. We're coming on to it here now. Look at that. Yeah, she's a bit foggy up there, isn't she, babe? Oh, yeah. Lot of drugs. There's another bus. I'm doing pretty good holding the thing with my bad hand, even. So. Ooh, a lot of people waiting for buses today. Tim's is closed though, as you can see. He must close a little earlier, so. But yeah, we have a lot of people doing, must be tours or something. I'm not sure. Must be some kind of tour. So Uptown is kind of dead at this hour though. Even on a Saturday, there's not too much going on. There's the radio place. There is a sushi place here too. Used to be. That's a restaurant. Okay. There's some people eating. Yeah. Sumaka time. Well, maybe it's a different time. Authentic Turkish cuisine. Oh. It used to be a sushi place. See, restaurants come and go and change in this city a lot. So you never know what's coming and going. There used to be an Indian restaurant over there, but I think, yeah, they got torn down when this new building got put up. That's that new building at the top of King. So that's just a sneaker restaurant. A sneaker place. Cedar Rose Beauty. I like how they keep the windows really fancy. Then they stuff the corn crib, that's natural foods. Expensive. But good. If you can afford it, it's not a bad place to go. I know people that buy stuff there, so it's just for me a little too expensive. So now that's pretty much the end of Uptown. This was a quicker vlog. I'm going to be editing this. So this will be the last leg. I'm just going to my buddy's place and then I'm going to catch a bus home. So I just wanted to do a night vlog. And I'll show you guys the Uptown at night when it's not so busy, but luckily there's some stuff going on, but it's not overly crowded. So it still always has a nightlife Uptown. St. John is hopping. We do have stuff that does go on up here. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, there's the city market. I'll show you city market when we catch a bus. You know, we'll probably catch at the bottom of King. There's the city market, one of the oldest markets in North America, if I'm not mistaken. Established farmers markets. That's an old building. So I'd have to really double check on that, but yeah, the St. John City Market is very old. So, and of course you guys know this, King Square, very foggy, but kind of eerie at night. I like that. Maybe I should do some horror films up here. So, there we go. That is the gazebo, which I wish they would use more. St. John, come on, use this. Use this gazebo. Come on. We could use this for something. Have concerts up there. You can easily establish a stairwell and probably double support the platforms and have live acts down here again. It's a bandstand for a reason. Have some bands here, some comedy acts. Let's have some performances up here. Use it. It's just gathering dust. So there's the theater. There's the Imperial. We have great acts always going on there. There we go. I'll get the sign for it here. 1901 to 1910. We could easily get this working again. We got the fountain still works. So, I don't know. St. John really needs to help continue things grow again. So, we're going to take this little avenue. See, where we're walking now used to be the Paramount. An old Art Deco style theater. That's where one of the last films I seen there was The Matrix. The second one. It was playing there, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, they tore it down. Some people tried to fight to keep it alive. it had too much damage, but you could have did something with it long before. They just let it rot away. And it, believe it or not, it was one of the few Art Deco style buildings in North America. I think there's one in Chicago. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but yeah, it's a very old Art Deco style. This is a one-way street, so we can cross here. Here, I'll show you this side. That building's supposed to be torn down here soon, or going to be taken over. There's the city market again. There we go. Well, maybe we'll go down the street, maybe not. I don't know. We'll wait and see. There. We can take a shortcut. Going to my buddy's store. There's the night lights of the church. That's way down. We're not going to go down Waterloo. A little dangerous with a vlogging camera, a gimbal and my phone going down Waterloo Street. Not the safest thing to do. So, there's a comedy club here. We also have the strip club here, Allure. It used to be in a different name. I've been there in years, since I was like in my 30s maybe. Not my cup of tea anymore. So, I mean, beautiful women and all, but just not my cup of tea. So, my best friends have been dancers, though. Gonna wash myself. Maybe I'll cut some of this out, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Like I said, we're just gonna keep it running until we get to the store. So, like I said, that's Allure there, and I think that's the comedy club. So, yeah, Club 506, the comedy club. So, if you do live comedy and you know how to do it, I thought about trying it once, just doing a set, seeing how good I can be. I've, trying to do some live comedy, see if I can pull it off. So, connect it with the Foggy Brains one. So, there we go. Yeah, you kind of have to be careful on this side of town, people. So if you're ever in town, check out the restaurant stuff, but don't go past this area. It can be dangerous down here. You get a lot of winners down here, if you know what I mean. So not the safest place going farther down. I'm going to Sunray and that's it. Past that, I'm not going past. No offense, I'm being honest though. Until they clear it up, it's a little dangerous, especially at night. Don't go down here at night. So not the best place to go walking. I wouldn't even chance it with my camera and stuff. So, but it used to be great down here. Me and my uncle used to walk down here like 2 in the morning. Can't quite do that anymore. So, music playing. I'm going to stop it. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, we are leaving Sunray Variety. Don't hit me for the copyright music. So, hey, look at there. They got the dedication to the, I don't know what that is. Multiple colors right now. And the what do you call that? The Irving building. They got multiple colored lights, windows at the moment. So, that's kind of cool. So, there's Allure, the strip club, and the comedy club, Club 506. There's a chicken place, big chicken station. I've never tried it. I've had mixed reviews. I might give it a shot someday, just quickly. So here we got some bars and some restaurants. So we got the bar crowd here. Like I said, I'll show you the nightlife. This is a little bit more of the hardcore drinkers and stuff at this area. But now this is supposed to be a nice place, but I noticed it's open haven. It's like a high-end club. There's the restaurant. I'm gonna try in there someday, see their food. It's Nigerian food. So there's the market. I think they close earlier. Freshville Supermarket. They close. You've got Union Station Lounge. We used to watch wrestling in there. So I remember years ago, we go in there and we watch pro wrestling. So, but I don't go. Like I said, I'm not a bar goer anymore. So this used to be a restaurant years ago. Now it's mostly pool hall and bar now. This is the Indian restaurant up here. Used to be a Wendy's many years ago. So back when I was taking hair school, back just down here where the market is, used to be Hair Academy. But now it's an Indian restaurant. I'll check it out. There's actually a comedy club at one time, in between those times. I see Nikki Payne, the Canadian actress, or Canadian, well, she's an actress too, but Canadian comedian here live. Nikki Payne back, but now it's a restaurant again. So it's Indian food. So I'll like to try it out someday. Get some money, I'll come up and get some food here. Oh, they're open like 10 or 11. That's not too bad. So we're gonna take our way down this street here. Look at the moon. That's the moon up there. Isn't that cool? That even working? I don't know. I'm hoping it's working. We got the bingo hall down there. Don't feel like going down that way. So, we can go. There we go. The R Bar. That's a new place now. R Bar. So, that's new. So, we got the comic shop, but they closed about an hour ago. So, there might be some people gaming up there, but sometimes they have nighttime gaming sessions. But nobody's there right now. I don't know what this is. It's a spa. I wonder if they're open late at night. Most places aren't open past a certain hour. So, yeah, there's a comic shop. That's where I used to get my comics. I can't afford comics anymore. I had to stop this year, actually, in 2026. Haven't been able to afford any more of my spawns. I'm broke. When you're a starving artist, you just can't afford anything anymore. So, there's Freddy's Pizza. They're not bad, actually. I have a friend that lives up in those apartments up there. Nice little places, I guess. So, there's the city market. And we're going to go down the alleyway here in a bit. Yes, I trust myself in the alleyway. I can handle myself if need be. But yeah, city market's always lit up. There we go. It's the city market right here. A lot of the side doors. This is the side of the city market. So, like I said, it's one of the oldest established farmers markets in North America. Now, is it the oldest? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But it is up there. It's one of the oldest, at least. So, but yeah, we have a lot of entranceways. You sell your fishes and different meats and stuff like that. Somebody told me they have one of the best meat places to get in here. Dan's, no, not Dan's, it's the other one, I forget the name of it now, but it's like you can get meat orders and what have you. So, good fish, good everything in there, so. But, it's mostly if you live uptown, it's a good place to go, produce and stuff. There. Now, they used to, in these little side streets, there's this side street and the other side street along the other side of the building, but they closed it off until they're finished building that other massive building at the top of King. They used to have street parties here, like side streets, because there's no cars that really go down here much, so they have side street parties, but I haven't seen one in a while. That used to be a nice little wine bar, but they kind of closed down, I think. So right there, again, things don't stay open too much in the city. Some do, some don't. It's just a downfall of St. John, really, in any city, really. Some companies don't last, some do. There's your dollar store with more. So I've been there a few times. And we're going down back on King. There's the moon. Ooh, look at that moon. Look at that. I'll be with you guys in a bit. Now, this is Germain Street as well. Up there's a nice little restaurant. We go down this way. Now, this is the other side street I was telling you about. They used to have side parties up here, but they don't really do much up here until they get this fixed. I'm hoping they do get this fixed, because it's nice. They have little side gatherings up here as well, as you can see up here. See? But because of the development of that other building, it's kind of closed off really, even though you can eat there in the afternoon type thing. But yeah, it's kind of a nuisance. But yeah, and of course Brunswick Square, as we've seen again. Sorry about that. Brunswick Square as we go up. There's Brunswick Square again. Not as foggy though, it has cleared. So there we go. There's that moon. Nice and eerie moon. I love it. So oh, they're not lit up as much. Usually this building is lit up with lights in the windows as well, but oddly enough, it's not lit up today. I usually wait for the bus at the bottom of King, so that's why we're going down this way. So a lot of the people having a few drinks and they get a little loose. That's why I don't really drink anymore. And more power to you, as long as you're safe and cool and not annoying anybody, nothing wrong with that. Now, they used to have Pizza Hut here. It sucks that they don't anymore. They moved out, so I'm hoping they can get another restaurant in here someday. It'd be nice if Brunswick Square really is a dying place. It's really sad. Brunswick Square used to be a gorgeous mall. I'm saying turn it into a hotel casino theater. Seriously, I mean, do it. See, they got for lease availabilities. Like, turn it into hotel. The hotel's already there. Delta Hotel, Brunswick Square Hotel. The Delta Brunswick. You get the Delta Brunswick Hotel. Turn it into you can have a theater in the top level and have a casino all through it. Man, this would be an amazing place for a casino. Right downtown. There's the hotel right there, the Delta. Seriously, this place is just dying to be developed. So, and people are being annoying now, but anyway. Okay, that can be a little annoying. Whatever, to each his own, I guess. I think we got the concert still going on down there. I'll check the time, see if we got a couple minutes to take a look at a bit of the stage. We'll see. We might not. I'm not sure. I gotta make sure I'm at the bus stop at about 10:20 at least. That's when the last bus shows up. So. There's the old City Hall. Don't hit me on the music, people. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know.